Goddamn win, I ain't gonna need it. That's what you listen. You listen to LL Cool J, what?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
Motherfucker, don't be hating on my tablet, you bastard.
And the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East.
No, I'm talking about you.
The Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
All right, okay, there, you ready? Now I'm gonna whoop your ass and want to rush a motherfucker being mad at the tablet.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
That's what your game gonna feel like a fart and win. Get your ass down.
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Fuck, man, I forgot this stupid ass pen in the car. God damn, man.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Yeah, she was cute.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield.
Yeah,
they may get 15 more on top of this.
Like this motherfucker stop in mid-air, not tackle motherfucker.
Penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Interception on this.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Trying for
interception on this.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very
right in the
often
bread
from a
basket.
quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. I'll give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And
I gotta let this motherfucker just run through.
They'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Off the play fake, Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson, 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. But not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense. But on game day, they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Swift. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They had 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Hurts. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Throwing is Hurts.
Thank you.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Pressure comes.
That shit took hell long to develop.
Prescott, he's going to change things up here. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Third and 19. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Yeah, got flipped.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you...
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Still gonna lose.
Holiday Zacchaeus, 68 Dallas are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from the wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct.
Make you laugh, make you cry.
Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
82 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. These two teams all tied after 1. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Don't believe the hype. Yeah.
On play action. Prescott. That is caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a 1st down.
And partner, they locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running across him. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down markers. He stopped at the Eagles.
That old Bobby Boucher ass shit.
On the carry there, 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first.
Water boy tackle.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Get it back.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. That's caught by
let this motherfucker.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
There he goes, left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that
That ain't pass interference. The motherfucker, I'm looking at the damn ball.
And that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
And that is not fooling anyone.
They ain't had shit to do with no pass interference.
And they'll go backwards right away. Play action now. Prescott. Eagle pressure.
No blocking ass motherfucker.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends,
oh, your ass down somewhere. You scrounging and shit for nothing.
the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're running a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott now. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the 1st half.
Damn, ain't roughing the passer because he didn't fall.
You can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are
over
trying
to your own man.
Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They take a shot downfield there, but it lines up falling incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you couldn't forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Nah, what?
A.J. Brown, 15.
Hold on.
And the Eagles have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Hello? Yeah.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Eagles 14, Cowboys 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. Prescott on play action. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout.
I just did. Who said I was trying to get it?
Over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to
Coach your
kick this one
goddamn
away.
team.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. They'll throw on first down.
Throw this last interception.
And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a potential
This motherfucker act like he couldn't get up.
very good field position late in this first half. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, damn. What the hell going on with the shit? Man. Hell nah. Shit, is that shit still fucking there?
Prescott from the gun. Cooks on the quick slant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And a couple of back down to 4 now, 14-10. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition. There he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 75 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can we have strung that out just a few plays, give us some break, back out there.
Oh, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, Hurts. And he's got it. And he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Sometimes offensive, you get too cute down to the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one.
He is begging, pushing forward. That's begging.
And we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Put the touchdown on your arm.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Ran over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And past the 40. He's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, this can happen when you get man coverage on a tight end. This is a nice route. He's just going to run a corner to the left side and find some open space. That's asking a lot to make a linebacker run with him. And this ball's on the money as they pick up a first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 55 yards. And the Cowboys have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kid team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
Come on, white boy.
And it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Complete. Smith has it. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. They got 29 yards that time. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. The slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
This motherfucker.
Flag
2nd and 5.
backs the offense up a little bit.
How you know? You looking at him?
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. They'll drop the throw. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process, picks up the 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pushing his way through. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted.
That's wild.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing. Prescott. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in
We
practice.
talking about pass interference, but don't see it when they doing
That's a
it.
completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 180 yards rushing.
God damn.
He has been tremendous all day long.
180 yards rushing. You gotta stop. They're gonna kill us.
This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken a fourth-quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one again. They came out the bottom right there.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll set up to throw. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football.